For decades, earning $100,000 a year was the ultimate hallmark of the American dream. It meant a suburban home, 2 cars in the driveway, and a retirement fund that actually grew. It meant your children would have better opportunities than you did. It meant security. It meant arrival. But as we stand here in May 2026, that dream hasn't just changed, it has officially hit a wall. In cities like Austin, Miami, and San Francisco, a 6-figure salary is now being classified by housing authorities as lower middle class. This is not an opinion. This is federal housing data. Inflation hasn't just increased prices, it has fundamentally destroyed the purchasing power of the dollar. The dollar you earned in 2019 and the dollar you earn today are not the same instrument. The math no longer works. According to the 2026 MIT Living Wage Calculator, a single adult with no children in San Francisco needs a minimum of $112,000 annually just to meet basic living standards. Not to save, not to invest, not to vacation, just to survive. Today, we are peeling back the curtain on the 2026 cost of living crisis. We will analyze why your $100,000 paycheck feels like $40,000 did just a few years ago. We will explore the middle class squeeze and, more importantly, provide the Wealth Compass strategy to survive this transition. If you think you are safe because you hit 6 figures, you are the one most at risk. The biggest thief of your wealth in 2026 is housing. Not your spending habits. Not your coffee subscription. Not your lack of discipline. The system itself has been restructured to extract maximum value from the working professional class. With interest rates remaining stubbornly high and a chronic inventory shortage, the average American is now spending over 45% of their take-home pay just to keep a roof over their head. The traditional financial rule was never to exceed 30%. That rule is now a relic of a world that no longer exists. Consider this. In the 2026 rental market, even B-tier cities like Charlotte or Phoenix are seeing standard 2-bedroom apartments touch the $3,000 mark. These are not luxury apartments. These are not penthouses with rooftop pools. These are standard units with standard appliances in standard neighborhoods. And they are now financially out of reach for a significant portion of the professional workforce. When you factor in the 2026 surge in property taxes and the skyrocketing cost of home insurance, which has risen 40% in the last 24 months alone, that $8,300 monthly gross income disappears before you even step into a grocery store. Run the numbers yourself. Federal and state taxes take roughly 28%. Housing takes 45%. You are already underwater before you buy a single gallon of milk. And for those who dreamed of ownership, the situation is even more brutal. The national median home price in 2026 sits at $472,000. At current mortgage rates, that translates to a monthly payment of over $3,200, excluding insurance and taxes. A household earning $100,000 a year cannot qualify for that mortgage under standard debt-to-income ratio guidelines. We are witnessing the rentification of America, a society where ownership is reserved for the ultra-high net worth and the professional class is relegated to perpetual leasing. If your mortgage or rent consumes half of your income, you are not building an asset. You are servicing a debt to exist. This is the housing affordability gap, and in 2026, it is wider than at any point in U.S. history. But it is not just where you live. It is how you live. It is what you eat. It is the invisible tax on every single daily decision you make. Stealth inflation is the defining reality of 2026. We have moved past simple price hikes into the era of mass shrinkflation. In 2021, a standard box of breakfast cereal contained 18 ounces and cost $3.49. In 2026, that same branded box contains 12 ounces and costs $6.99. You are paying twice as much for 33% less product. And this pattern is not limited to cereal. It is in your orange juice, your cooking oil, your protein bars. Everywhere you look, the package is smaller and the price is higher. A trip to a standard U.S. grocery store for a family of 4 now averages $350 a week for basic essentials. That is $1,400 a month just to eat. Not to dine out, not to order delivery, just to stock a basic kitchen with the fundamentals of nutrition. Add in the 2026 energy transition costs, which have pushed utility bills up by 30% since last year, and you realize why the middle class is suffocating. The average American household electricity bill in 2026 sits at $240 per month. Gas, water, and internet add another $220. That is nearly $500 a month in utilities alone, before you turn on a single appliance. The Consumer Price Index, or CPI, that the government reports is a polished fiction. It does not account for the real-world inflation of unsubstitutable essentials. You can choose not to buy a new television. You can choose not to upgrade your phone, but you cannot choose not to buy electricity. You cannot choose not to buy protein. You cannot choose not to keep your children warm in winter. Real-world inflation for the 2026 essentials basket is estimated at 12%, far higher than the Federal Reserve's official target. You are being taxed at the checkout counter every single day. Then there is the modern life tax. In 2026, everything has become a subscription. From your car's heated seats software to your mandatory AI productivity tools, the average professional now pays $500 a month just in digital overhead. Your streaming services, your cloud storage, your accounting software, your AI assistant, your cybersecurity suite. None of these feel expensive individually, but together they have become the invisible mortgage of the modern professional. This subscription fatigue is draining the small surplus the middle class used to invest. In 2019, the average American household spent $40 a month on subscriptions. In 2026, that number has exploded to $480. That is nearly $6,000 a year leaving your account in small, painless, automatic increments. Money that should be compounding in your investment portfolio. But the 2026 economy has a darker shadow: the AI displacement. We are seeing the death of the traditional 9-to-5 middle management role. The project manager, the junior analyst, the content writer, the customer service director. Jobs that paid $120,000 in 2023 are being replaced by AI-augmented workflows that require 70% less staff. One senior employee with the right AI stack can now do the work of an entire department. And corporations are not being subtle about it. Your salary is not just worth less. It is more fragile than it has ever been. To bridge the gap, Americans have turned to high-interest credit cards. The average APR on a U.S. credit card in 2026 sits at 29.6%. Total U.S. consumer debt has hit a record $19 trillion in 2026. If you are using plastic to buy eggs, you are not living the dream. You are financing a collapse. And that collapse, unlike a stock market crash, arrives quietly, one monthly statement at a time. So, is the American dream dead? No. But the old rules of work hard and save are officially obsolete. The game has changed. The playing field has shifted. And the strategies that built the middle class in the 20th century are the exact strategies that are destroying it in the 21st. To survive 2026, you need a new wealth compass. You must move from being a consumer to being an owner. In a high-inflation world, cash is a melting ice cube. Every month, your savings sit in a standard bank account. They lose real purchasing power. You must pivot into hard assets. Whether it is high-yield private credit, inflation hedges like physical gold, productive real estate in emerging secondary markets, or digital assets that have proven their resilience in the 2026 recession, diversification is no longer a suggestion. It is a survival requirement. Stop relying on a single stream of income. The one-income household is the most financially vulnerable unit in the 2026 economy. In the AI economy, your greatest asset is your ability to leverage these new tools to create side equity. Build digital products. Create income-generating content. Invest in skills that AI augments rather than replaces. The middle class is being divided into two groups: those who are automated and those who own the automation. Choose your side deliberately. Audit every subscription you carry. If it is not generating income or building a skill, it is a liability. Redirect that $500 a month in digital overhead into a low-cost index fund. Over 10 years at a conservative 7% return, that is nearly $87,000 in compounded wealth. The difference between the financially free and the financially trapped is rarely income. It is almost always allocation. We are here to help you navigate these choppy financial waters. If you are ready to stop being a victim of the 2026 economy and start building real, sovereign wealth, subscribe to The Wealth Compass. Every week, we break down the strategies that the top 1% use to grow and protect their wealth, and we translate them into actionable steps for the professional class that is fighting to stay ahead. The compass is set. The direction is clear. Let us secure your future together. Thanks for watching.